So in the garden, you're going to have issues like we have in front of us. This is the Michelin cabbage. Now these are sensitive to heat, as you can see here. We've got other cabbages, got red cabbage, and we got Salvia cabbage. Things are looking very well with those, but these have gone to seed. So you can do two things in this scenario, this situation, if it comes across in your garden. You can leave them, you can pull seeds from them. Typically these cabbages are biennial and they should seed the second year, but in a stress situation, and these are, as I said, sensitive to heat, they'll put a seed pod on the first year. So you can leave them, let them go to seed. Well, we're wanting to maximize all the square footage that we can in our garden. So in the cabbage patch here, these are not usable anymore. Now you might be able to use the leaves for wraps or whatever, but we're going to extract them out of our garden and we're going to place something in here that is going to produce, which is going to be eggplant. So just one of them things that happen. We're going to remove them. Got a decent root on them, so that's good that because we planted these in good compost we dug the hole out and backfilled with compost. So try to get all of that back out of there. Good roots. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and replace those plants with eggplants that I have started indoors. These are just Black Beauty, one of the traditional eggplants, and we're going to plant them very similar as you would tomatoes, but the only thing you want it to do differently than tomatoes is you don't need to plant these deep because they don't have any hair follicles. They're not going to produce they're not going to produce any roots up on the stem. You can put them about a ½ inch deeper than they are in the container because they're similar to peppers where right around the soil level they may produce a few more roots. So I want to work to loosen the hole up here. All right, so I'm bringing in some certified leaf compost here because I'm going to backfill the hole, work it in. So the hole was a little low on soil to begin with here. Okay, so now I'm going to make my hole and I'm going to add some fertilizer from Sustain. It's an all natural or OMRI listed plant food fertilizer. It's derived from chicken manure and pine bedding. It's a really nice granular fertilizer. And the nice thing about it, it's not mined. There's not fossil fuels that are involved in digging up the earth to find minerals down in the earth. It's pine bedding and turkey manure, and it's put together. And this is an 8-2-4, and they have a 4-6-4, and they have some other things that the company offers. So we're going to apply the right applicational rate here. Just mix it in a little bit, and like I said, we can just plant the eggplant just slightly deeper than what is in the container. Now these roots are slightly wrapped, a little root bound, so we're just going to gently tease them out and we're just going to plant the eggplant. Now this has some immediate nitrogen that's available as well as it will feed the plant over the next 3 months. So I'm just going to plant the other one identical. Now with eggplants you could cage them like you would a tomato. Not necessary, it's not necessary. They have a very stalky, thick stem that will keep them upright. Now if you're in a very windy, open area, staking them would not be a bad thing to do. So replacing plants that are going to seed that are not going to benefit you with plants that will benefit you throughout the growing season to maximize your growing space in your garden.
For more information, please visit thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.